Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Some equal lows on ES here. Connect to my copier. Or trade evade. That's weird. Okay. Is anyone else connected to my thing? There we go. Good to go. Yeah, it looks like it wants to move lower from here, guys. These equal low is gonna be the main target here. If we do break. Just gonna drop down time frames here. So we're on the daily. We get internal. Took out the previous high here, which is what we exactly want to see. And we might be going back to internals here. We left ES the high and made a large S&T. Look at the 4 hour. We are holding this 4 hour here at the 2 days low. Until we really flip, I'm going to try to continue looking up on the 4 hour. And then we close above on the hourly here. I'm landing on this breaker, on this hourly breaker here, the last up close candle, which I marked. We're in the 15 minute, we inverse this 15 minute bearish FG and using it to hold now. And then the 5, and this is the most important one here. Asia just consolidated. London took the Asia high, and London took the Asia low, and then we really stab lower target. In New York open here, we had to change state delivery on the 5 here. Which I'll just mark as a, I guess, an order block or something. And held all the way up. This could be also another order block move here too. And once we manipulate it downwards, we're going for London highs, which we already got now. So the objective is already taken. Same thing happened with ES. At that, we even took the yesterday's low. So we're going for these lows now. Basically got some SMT going on too. From this high. This high. Looking for a drive down to these lows. I think Desi's gonna hop on too. Me and him are short right now on NQ, looking for a rundown. Just doing a scalp before we were holding for a while. I want to see this drive down to this low now though. Yep. Wait, let me see if I can fix the voice. Talk real quick. All right, talk one more time. Let me just fix the audio.
Testing, testing, testing.
I think that's good. Yeah, just let me know if the volume is fine, guys. Yeah, me and Des are in this short right now on NQ here. We're going for the equal lows, which is about to get tagged right now.
Been holding for a while.
Yeah, we've been holding for so long.
Nice.
I just got out fully there. That was a good one. All right, let's focus. Let's focus up.
Sorry, sir.
It
was right on timing. Look what I texted.
Yeah.
Good shit.
All right, let me just say we're online now. That was a good drive down there.
Yeah.
Very clean target too.
I was initially in at the 12-16 inversion, but then I got stopped break even. I got back in.
Yeah, so we tagged those ES slows there.
Is your live end on YouTube?
I think the live should be still going. Hello, guys. I just.
Oh no. Oh, it's his schedule. That's why.
Oh.
Look at. I don't know why it has people in this waiting room here.
Is there?
Look at us.
Oh, let me. I think I actually have two on then. Let me delete one of them then.
Yeah.
Okay, I did leave that one. There we go. Okay. Check the 15-minute for a unicorn. Let me see. I'm assuming you're looking at these up close candle here that we drove lower. Problem with that, it's a very small breaker compared to the displacement lower, and we got like one close higher at this move here, and I really think it's already going to try to flip here, especially taking off the London highs. So I'm going to wait for confirmation to see if it does want to go back internals here instead of going for a high time frame entry there. I think we go lower from here.
Yeah, the hourly chart's been pretty sloppy, but we respect that 4-hour gap early.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very nicely.
All
Getting ready for news.
Let me make sure my trade copper is good. Testing word. I'm in chart replay mode? What the hell? How do I get out of that? Dude, what does this mean? You are in chart replay mode and order will be placed in real time. Do you still want to...
Oh, someone got that earlier today too.
Did I restart?
It's been a trading view issue. I think just reset your chart maybe.
Okay.
One of my members was having that issue.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like I'm not in a replay mode. Alright, let's restart. Yes, someone said I've been getting that all day. It looks like it's just a bug or something. It looks like it's fixed now. Okay, let me just check my NinjaTrader, see if all the orders are good. Yes. There we go. Yep. I tested on ES as well. Part of my routine now. Just make sure my trade copier is fine. Good. All right. What are we looking at? Brian exposed replay mode guru. Doing you replay mode on live stream. Yeah, I do want to see us retest this hourly BPR on NQ here. Move a little bit lower. This could be holding this 15-minute. We're just kind of be consolidating until we break that range, the tight range we had. Everything's loading right now. This 5-minute inverse here. I overall like lower prices from here. How's everyone doing today? Is everyone down bad or up or just kind of break even? Seems like more people today are losing more than winning from what I've seen on like Twitter or Discord and from other places. Whoa, Eric. My 20Ps are at 58K right now. I could request a 5K payout for 100K, but I'm aiming for a 5K before December. Wow, Eric. I don't know what month you're on though, because to do 5K above that 2K limit, you would need 3 months of payouts already. But I would just say keep on paying yourself, man. You can just get up to $4,000 a month on those accounts. Up on eval, break even. Desi cord up, past 2 small grain. So yeah, looks like some people are doing fine today.
It's been like the early inversion on the 15-minute
Are we
to London
having?
highs.
Someone said, "Are we having a seek and short profile? Why are you looking too long?" I think we both are looking for shorts right now. We're looking for lower prices. I don't think I ever said long. All right, let me turn your volume up, Des. I don't think I can hear you that well.
Turn me up. There you go. No, that's good. I want mic closer to.
I figured out how to do like a audio volume, like let's say music, and then a Discord or voice call.
Oh, that's clutch. That's
So,
actually...
yeah, I think it's running right now. I think you guys can hear Desi, and you guys can hear just like the lo-fi thing. Have you both taken trades today? I think we just took that one trade for unless Desi took more trades. Wait, no music? I think the music's playing. Oh, let me raise it a little bit then.
Yeah, last couple days we've been buying or opening in like higher time frame for value gaps and expanding off of open and kind of chopping around.
Both days. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
If you just like, some people just like kind of long the open and just hold, and then
Okay,
that's a strategy, I guess, and it's been working the last 2 days.
Yeah, I mean, unless you hold too much, then you kind of. But dude, YM has been off a perk, dude. Been kind of crazy to see how it's moving. We got some crazy divergence, bro, on the hard time frame.
If you compare Brian to Desi's like 2 times louder. Okay, let me lower his volume a little bit then. I thought it's kind of soft. Let's try that. We're just trying to calibrate it.
Yo, fuck about high resistance. Dude, yeah, I was like, Andrew, F off. Oh!
Alright, let's hunt for some trades. We have NVIDIA and FOMC minutes tomorrow and Wednesday.
So here's where me and Brian are kind of looking at this a little different. I'm looking at a long for a PM session, bro. Because we're in an hourly BPR. That's why. We're having that inverse kind of holding right now. And if you look at the hourly, we're having SMT within our last 3 hours. And ES is putting it lows. NQ just going high.
Yeah. I'm just going to play what I see.
Yeah. It's kind of like playing both sides because, like Brian's talking about, we're kind of just chopping around. So.
I think, yeah, it's basically kind of like almost seeking the short right now. With the 5 minute, just like we take London lows, take London highs. So if it does want to move lower, I'm gonna try to ride in. But if there's no confirmation, you guys can play upside. Oh shit, Ash is here. 10 accounts. Ash, you're up another 1100 today. Because I think you were up like 1100 another day. So you're like at 20, like maybe 22, 2300 now. I'm really glad that there's a lot of people here doing really well. Even Eric, yeah, like doing micros to make what $8,000 profits on each account. on 20 accounts. It's really, really amazing. Okay. We did take out the ES lows already, and then we're kind of shifting upwards. We have lowers liquidity. We could go for a scalp long if it gives it to us. Where is it? We get 6,600 and we draw. I think, yeah, actually, you're going at a very good pace. 1,100. That's under the consistent rule, 30%. And as long as you keep on going, you have a lot of wiggle room too with the 6,600. Like I was kind of sharing on Twitter about like risk tolerance. Like even he lose $1,000, he still have about 5,500 to play with. Let's see if I got the payout from Apex yet. I got approved, and usually when you got approved, it takes quite a while to get approved, but once you do, they come pretty quick. But it could take, I guess, end of the month too. Let me see. Not received yet. It's okay. It'd be like what, 15K bucks, 50,000. High resistance liquidity run would be more like this ES here, where we took the low and we're just holding it back up, and this is being high resistance. Low resistance is more like trendline liquidity. Yeah, Eric, I like that you have a goal and plan, but I really encourage just keep on paying yourself. There's no benefit in trying to go for like a big payout when like multiple small one would equal the same value.
1 second, right back. I gotta charge my headset.
All right, you're looking for like a 500K payout on 20 accounts. I think what was that, like 25,000 per account? I mean, you're a third there, but you don't need to get to that point. Yeah, and then there's also the rule where like you have to withdraw at least 3 months of payouts first before we can get unlimited. So yeah, I'll definitely start, withdrawing some money. Just like Zeke said, it's not your money till it hits your bank account. Well done though. Some of you guys are kind of helping him out, which I appreciate. And even if, like, let's say worst case scenario, Apex go under, imagine you have 15,000 or $500,000 worth of simulated profits worth waiting to pay out. That'd be crazy.
I'm back.
What's up? There's this guy named Eric on the Discord or in the live chat. He's been around for a while, like an active member in the chat. But he has $8,000 profits on 20 accounts, and he's saying he's waiting. God. He's waiting to build up to withdraw 5K all at once.
There's no point for that.
I mean,
wait, don't you have to take payouts regardless?
Yeah, I don't know if he's aware of that. That's why the chat's kind of like telling him that.
I wasn't aware. Okay, nice. He knows now.
So we still have to pass within the promo window to get the special PA fee.
Yes.
Yeah. So James, all you gotta do is activate before June 1st. I don't know if it's midnight or the day after May 31st or something. But just as long as you activate before that June 1st, you get the promo. So I guess you got like about like another 10 trading days, I think, to do it. Let me check the calendar. 2, 3. You have like about 8 plus today to activate them. Alright, it looks like we're moving lower here. You really tapped inside this 5-minute inverse here. Moving lower. Been getting held up by this 15-minute rally up as well on NQ. I'm liking for a tap back into side this hourly though. If we keep on building resistance, I'm trying to look to ride in there. Let me see. You don't necessarily have to pass within that window, James Anderson. You just got to activate before that. So yeah, so you do have to pass, but like not. You can pass whenever you want as long as you activate beforehand. Yeah, it's $85.
Yeah, 85 lifetime.
Yeah, it's a really good deal because the original cost without the promo would be $320 one-time fee, or like $100 monthly. So you're getting a lower value and it's a one-time payment. That account is very large drawdown. So like if you do well in that account, like a lot of people are doing right now, build it up. You can continuously get payouts and not worry about expenses that's recurring each month. No, you have to pass the account first before paying the activation fee. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if you can do it the other way. That'd be kind of crazy if you can though. Have you already paid the activation fee beforehand without passing it? Okay. Would that even work? I think you could do that, but I don't know if it would apply. Yeah, a lot of you guys who were with me already passed those accounts during the CPI move, so you really don't have to worry about it as much. But tomorrow, I don't know what exactly is the NVIDIA earnings, but we have NVIDIA earnings. We have NVIDIA earnings after hours, and that's probably a good time to finish up evals. I think last earnings will move like about 70-80 points.
Should be a one-sided move as well.
Well, yeah, a lot of people are going for like a stock split. That would be kind of crazy.
Yeah, I think NVIDIA hits 1,000 plus pretty soon here.
For ETF, I think ETF has like a 2-day mark. You get to activate in time. The others, they don't have that. Let's go. Let's see. What are we watching for? We do have quite the low resist liquidity building up on ES, and we're making kind of like a 3-drive lower here. But no confirmation on the upside yet. Bought a Bunox from your link. I think the Bunox actually sale ended yesterday. Let me just check. I'm trying Bunox for the first time. I think me and Desi kind of tried at the same time.
Yeah.
They've been around longer than most firms, it looks like, or at least a good amount of firms. I think just their UI is just kind of archaic, but they have a history of doing well in payouts too. Okay, I think they... Yeah, I think the sale is over. Now they're only doing the 90% off on the trailing drawdown one, which is I guess also good, but the end of day one was really good. There we go. Okay, cool. And did someone say the Top Step sale ended too, or did they extend it? Someone said. I feel like someone said they extended it. But
Extended it again?
I don't know. Did they?
I thought that was it.
I don't know. I guess I don't see it. Maybe they already. Yeah, that's probably over. Dude, $3,000 on the 250K account is actually so much money, man. And then if you have like a handful of accounts, even like 5 accounts, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, and even after payout, you have so much wiggle room.
Yeah, like the 50K one, like if you do bare minimum, you withdraw 2,000. You literally only have like about $500 left. And the 250K one, you withdraw bare minimum. You have more than enough. You have like what, $3,500 to play with.
Yeah, solid.
Kind of stuck at this area here. Not doing much yet. Kind of waiting. Alright, I have all my trade copiers set up perfectly, and we're ready to rock and roll. Alright, hopefully we get some good trades going. That 5-minute opening gap is really holding it right there on the ES. What's a strong asset right now? Are we moving this kind of same here? Let's see. $15-minute order block held here.
This 1 minute goes inversion. I'm gonna look at it long.
All right.
We have some highs at 57. Get taken.
You're doing NQ, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some equal highs there. Yeah, they both basically have like,
Yes.
good low liquidity to target too. We're gonna break upside. Bunox is 9% off his running. Yeah, I think it's like 9% off the trailing drawdown version. Let me update that.
This would be like a really good long for good inverse. We have SMT here as well. That 1152 low. Oh, AK, I just saw your message. Yeah, I would be. As long as we don't go anything under the 1152 candle on NQ.
Okay, I just updated that website there. Have you seen Fast Track Funding? That seems like a new firm as well. I'm not really messing with new firms. Okay, update this. Apex is still 9% off with the 250K promo. Bunox is 9% off with the trailing version. And then Top Step's over. I think My Funding Future still got. Elite is 80% off. And Take Profit is 40% off with no activation fee. Those are my my list there. Funding.
Yeah, I was gonna talk about funding ticks.
26. Yeah, they said they're gonna launch soon, and funding pips is pretty reputable in the forex space. So like, I think they're gonna do pretty good as long as they do everything right.
I'll have to innovate something.
Yeah.
Could have different options.
They might go for like a quicker payout process because I think funding pips do like very, very quick payouts.
That's what I was thinking, because I think they probably have the fastest payout in the industry. Like,
That'd be
I think
neat.
it makes sense.
I mean, probably more rules though to get the payout, but like as long as like
Yeah.
you adapt to the rules, man, like it's worth it. It's really worth it.
I wouldn't mind trailing for like a 2-day, 3-day payout, to be honest. Or higher DD, yeah, because they're coming from the forex side, so
8%
I think they'll do it well.
would be that would be expensive unless they kind of do like a bigger profit target too. It would be like 16% profit target. Is it called funding?
Is it not called funding ticks?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's called funding ticks.
It's called funding tick, or yeah. Hold on, let me check.
We're kind of just bouncing around right now.
Yeah, funding ticks is.
If you guys remember my funded futures launch, like they were promising the biggest things, and then they kind of backtracked it, but they're doing good now at least. But I hope funding ticks doesn't have that same problem where they're trying to promise the best thing ever and then backtrack.
Have you seen the account? Like the most expensive account is $279.
That's not bad, I guess. Is that with the promo though, or?
I don't know. It just stay tuned. That's what it has. I'm actually excited for this. I think they're gonna do what everything my funded futures promised but didn't do, or like what everyone expected them to do.
Yeah, as long as they keep things realistic, because I don't think they are doing like they're known for like marketing crazy stuff. They're just doing real results. I hope if they do good, they could take over as the big three. Or I guess it'll be tied with my funded futures somewhere around there, like a big four type of thing. But more option is more competitors is better for the consumers.
It really is.
Lots of forex firms have that. No trailer drawdown at 8% DD. Yeah, but for future and forex is kind of different because they, a lot of things for the future side, especially, some of the firms are telling me like the fees are more pricey, and even like making accounts, I think they have to pay like a rate per account too, for like TradeAway or Ninja. So it's gonna be hard to like have everything the same. And you can't even swing overnight like Forex can.
I think futures traders in general have a little bit better too in terms of trading. Maybe Matt put out a stat or some shit.
Yeah. How do they make money from? How basically Jar is saying how are prop firms profitable? Is it through making money from the fees or copying trading? The latter would be like copy trading. That should be like their model, but that's not what happened. They really operate on fees.
Yeah. A lot of people blowing accounts out here.
Yeah. But hopefully like there'll be a sustainable move. Because rely on people being degenerates and blowing accounts, like maybe there'll be a point where they won't do that. And there'll be like more decent traders. And then you have to copy trade.
I think NQ's gonna draw higher to the 57, 60 area.
Yeah, I'll watch with you.
SMT holding. We took out that internal liquidity. Sell side sweep back. 124 was great.
Danny Trade banned by Tasa because he created his own firm. Dude, I don't really trust any influencers creating their own firm.
Oh, I know who that guy is.
Who is it? Trader Involve.
That's the guy who made like 80K on FOMC before because he didn't know FOMC was happening.
Oh
wow. That shit was so funny.
So he made, what's this firm called now?
I don't know what his firm is, but I know what the dude is. He's all over Instagram. He seems like a good trader.
We kind of have like somewhat a breaker here. If we don't take that high and come back down, we could look for an entry inside this rag up here. Maybe a tight stop one. Bishop
Oh, we're
turn.
running. Okay, let's see if ES could pick up here.
I don't know if my chart is lagging, but none of the buttons are working. What the heck?
Trading views had many issues.
Dude, yeah, nothing is working for me.
Alright, I'm out, bro. Holy.
Oh, there you go. It finally worked.
I'm taking.
Did you enter on the
Anyone
inversion
take
close?
that inversion? Anyone take that inversion? We called it before it happened.
From running. Yeah, that was very laggy.
I'm gonna count that as my first trade on Brian's stream. I'm counting that shit.
Say yeah, some people took it. Did you take it on the 126 candle? It looks like.
Yeah, 126.
I think he told a few minutes ago. Like I think someone asked like if the version would close, he enter. I think he said he's gonna enter because there's a lot of equal highs above at 757. Maybe you rewind it, but we can move on to the next trade.
But these YouTube emojis are crazy.
Damn, my mic is having statics. Looks like I need to get new mic. Dono's down 4K, man. You gotta bring it back up. You'll be green by the end of the day. We'll find you a trade, man. Okay. We're back in this 5-minute inversion on NQ here. If we want to look for lower prices where we have a lot of these tested areas already, we want to see a run up before we go lower. Let's see how that plays out. I just want a clean breaker trade, really. Okay, we're waiting now. Kind of just chopping back and forth. Lots of tested lows. And then we have like a higher time frame order block in the 15-minute that's kind of holding there on ES here. Yeah, I would like this entry here. It kind of already went for these equal highs here. Took out the lowest liquidity. So if it does turn down, I want to see it confirmed for a short entry. If it does break this breaker.
Okay, if you're not familiar with my inversion, like I need a SMT there as it's gonna signal for the reversal. So as soon as I saw the 1152 low and then the 111 low, it kind of signals to me that okay, if we hold these lows and don't go any lower, and we have an inverse, we're likely gonna drop back into our internal liquidity.
Yeah, I think that Desi, your target was just 757, right? Those equal highs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think Jeffrey, that's what the inversion close is targeting, that equal high, very quick target.
Yo, why does Brian sound different today? That's fun.
Lots of chop back the whole morning though. We're just staying stuck in a tight range. Now, Jeffrey, if it comes down, I'm not gonna make an open position here. I'm gonna use this as my guidance. So if it does break down and run through this breaker, I'm gonna look for a short entry. This is already kind of target met, as in we took the equal highs and then we also broke the lowest liquidity. And if I was bearish, I would like the high to be, or any internal liquidity above to be clear before moving lower. And so I'm just waiting for the next potential setup now. Only 30 minutes into PM. We're very early still, guys.
Brian, check DM. I'm really closing on these.
What are you trying to stop at for the day?
I'm done.
Oh.
I wanted 254. Got it.
It's clutch. Clutch up.
What was the SMT? Look at 1152 and 111 low between ES and NQ. NQ never went lower. ES swept that low. There's your SMT there. And it's within the time we want to look for SMT as well on indices.
Last earnings report for Nvidia caused a 700 move. 700 points on NQ. Was that really that what happened? That seems like a lot. 700
That
points would
seems
be
like yeah.
What, 2-3%?
Oh, 700. Oh, earnings and the next day.
Oh,
what was it, like that 2.5%?
Oh yeah, if it's the next day, I mean, like that could just drive down lower too. Yeah. Who knows? They could do a stock split and maybe it'll rip above 1,000 though. I think we're at 948. We've been hovering back and forth.
I'll be right back, Brian.
Yeah. All right, I'm just waiting for more of a clean setup here. I would have liked that 1 minute setup just because we already bouncing off a high time frame PD array and we're bullish on higher time frames. So just dropping on the 1 minute. Seeing the setup here, if it closes inversion and came back to pick us up, that'd be perfect. I think this candle, the 128, would have been the candle to take us up before we're moving higher. 5 minute bullish breaker on ES. I'm assuming you're looking at this here. That's also inside that inversion. Oh no, you're looking at this. Okay, my bad. Yeah, this is a clean one here. Am I bullish on ES on the hourly, since we're in the 5 minute, right? Let me check the hourly. Does hourly held here with inversion? Yeah, you would basically be bullish here. This is going to internals. We want to see a run back to external, even though seek and destroy though, which is more difficult. Want to see run back up now. So this 5 minute would be valid here. Let me mark it out. I tend to like the wicks or the bodies more than the wicks though. The wicks on the 5 minute, we have like if an extension. I would rather go for the body. So if we get a retap back in on ES, we could look for a potential entry there. Look at 32 basically, stop at 30, 2-point stop, and go for a run above 35s and hopefully even the highs. That is appropriate for me. Yeah, the 32 would probably be the best case here. Inside of these wicks here, you're looking for a entry in that 32. It has a 1 minute setup too. Did you get approved for the payout? Yes, Aiden. I posted on Twitter. Really moving without an entry here though. If this high is uncapped or left open, I'm looking for this as my long entry here. I could try confirming the 1 minute, but we're looking like we're already moving. Let's just see. There's a lot of people that been saying they got under review. Hopefully, they'll get it solved, and they manually approve it. I think we just took out the high. Damn. Once again, another breaker that we see that aligns with our setup, bounce off high time frame PD array, and gave us an entry model. We just didn't really get that set up for the unicorn. You could enter off this breaker here when we retap back inside, but we're looking for our entry within here. So if we done that, it would be like third two stop, just right under it. It could be literally 5 ticks. I would go for just more comfortable here, 2.5. Since it's 5 minute already, and the next high of day would likely be the best target. If not, just a simple run to this lunch high here. So there's just some things that you want to see happen, and sometimes we don't get.
I wish I could show my chart, bro. Go in the hourly. I want to just like show them the SMT that was happening within that BPR or in that inverse.
The hourly.
If you can.
Yeah, I'm on the hourly here.
Oh, I got to flip your stream.
Oh, you're looking at the hourly SMT. Okay.
So while NQ or while ES was drawing lower, look at ES.
Yeah.
Drawing lower. Yeah.
So like the
lower
11
and
a.m. and the 1 p.m. right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do have SMT there.
And you guys can also use body SMT, so you guys can use the candle body themselves, and you'll see the SMT there as well.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
That's why I was bullish this PM session, looking for those longs.
Amy got under review on Apex and got approved. That's really nice, man. Or girl, so yeah, I mean, as long as you're not doing anything sketchy or like against the rules, you should get approved. I don't think it should be fearful. It might take longer just because they are overwhelmed with the user base and all these payouts they're processing. They're trying to hire more help too. But you'll get paid though. It's not going anywhere. And if you do get rejected for some reason, you just gotta trade another 10 days. The profits should be still there on your account as long as you didn't make that against their rules. So they're pretty good with that at least. Yeah, we're not really getting any breaker entry right now though. Pretty unfortunate there. Even the 5 minute. It's only for PAs, Wonder. Evals are all fair game. You can do whatever you want with evals. I'm pretty sure also if you're like, this is your first payout or something on those accounts, they probably are watching out more. But if this is like your 5th payout or 3rd payout, 2nd payout, it might just be more expedited since they already have that data. But that's, yeah, my first 2 payouts. The first one was the longest. Second one was also long, but not as long as the first one. And third one happened literally like 2 days after, on a weekend too. But yeah, that was because I'm pretty sure it was my 3rd payout on those same accounts. It was 30 trading days already. And you can see my P&L curve is like $200, $300, $300, $200. And that was all from live stream. So like, I'm not going for a big day. My biggest day was probably like $900, $1,000, and total accumulated profit was like 6,000 to 7,000. Opinions on 1-to-1 risk reward. I mean, I sometimes do that as well. As long as your win rate is higher than 50%, you already have edge. I tend to do like about 1.5. I feel like more than anything. And then having a higher win rate as well, like high win rate high risk reward, that just makes it a good combo. Trade day is the best payout. I think they only do one account, and I don't remember too much about trade day, but I've seen them have some. If you like weigh the all-in cost, I don't know if it's as good. They deny you. Yeah, they'll email you basically. They'll send you a reason why. Mostly it'll be like consistency. Either you didn't meet the 30% rule, or you're not consistent in your sizing or P&L. So like you probably made a big day, or you size heavy in the first few days, and then the last few days you just kind of go for the payout, just logging days, which is something they are against, which is fair for them. Just remember, it's their rules. You're trading their business. Yeah, hopefully we get trade soon. There's been a lot of days lately where I haven't been getting a trade. It's most likely because we've been on PM session. We might have to do an AM session soon enough. We're already moving more from the hourly. If we get a close at 2 p.m., that's a retap inside internal 4 hour, and then we're closing outside of it, and then that was likely going to project us higher to that high of day area to take out the buy side liquidity. What happens if you get denied? You just got to trade 10 more days. Unless you obtain those profits like through an exploit or through cheating, then they'll take that back. But most likely that's not the case. Maybe you just size too heavy and you made a lot of profits and you try to go for payout. They're like, oh, you need to be more consistent. Let's see you trade 10 more days for next payout window, which is fine. Like that happened to me before. I think I had like about 4,000 or 5,000 profits on it, and then I got rejected about 5 weeks ago on just 2 of my accounts out of like 8 accounts. 2 of them got rejected for some reason. Even though I copy trade them, like I try to talk to them about it, but their support is not really resourceful. But it's not too much concern because now you just trade another 10 trading days, and I made another 2,000. Now it's like at 56, 57,000. So now like I have enough payouts for a while. That's it basically. It's not like game over. We didn't really take a high time frame liquidity. Would I take a 1 minute breaker short? I don't think so yet, unless we took a high time frame liquidity or we're already bearish bias, which I don't think is the case yet. If anything, it could be more of a quick scalp, maybe to take out these lows here and rebalance. But I don't know if I'll try to go for it yet. Let's mark these eco lows though. Why they reject it? I have no idea. Like because I copy trade all of my accounts, but I think it was like because consistency. I made the 30% rule for sure, but I could go back to the email though. I don't think it's appropriate. Like I feel like if they manually reviewed it, they would approve me, but I don't know. I'm not gonna make a fuss about it because I got payouts on the other 6, and then this month I got all 8 this time. So I know some of you guys are like, oh, influencers get special treatment. Apex really gives no shit. They run by what they run in. Like they don't have special treatment to anyone. Let me see if I can pull it up though. Let me see here.
ES is still pretty close to all-time highs. We have relative highs up there.
This was about 3 weeks ago. It says because this rule is the denial. Your account balance was not high enough to approve payout. It was at 54,000, so it's above that threshold. My highest day was I think like $8,000, and I'm way above that. So I know those two large trading days preceded by lower days. The first few days was large. I mean, it was like 800, 900, 800, and then it was like 300, 300, 300, 300, and then the last day was like minus 300. So it was like 9 out of 10 days was positive. But that was the reason you have not qualified due to the 30% rule. I don't. Or it was one of these reasons. But I mean, now it doesn't really matter. When I traded 10 more days, I have more profits on it. We're good. Apex always give preferential treatment to Alpine. What time frame are you talking about? Are you talking about before the rule change or the rules in force recently? Because now the way the Alpine trade is not appropriate anymore. It's Apex. It's Apex AMR. That's also another reason. Like, if you're kind of playing a strategy just to exploit sim environment or prop firms, and they patch it, what are you gonna do? You just basically lost your trading skill.
Will you short this IFUG? No. I have very certain rules that I need when I'm trading, right? And I don't want to overtrade either.
Oh.
And I'm still have a upside bias.
Someone said Apex CEO specifically threw shades at Alpine way of trading in his last video. Like, what do you say? Basically, the whole new rule change really targeted Alpine, I feel like, because it was like him not having a proper stop, because he'll target like 3 points or something like that, 5 points, and it'll be like a 100-point stop, risking the whole count. And then him doing bracket overs from both sides, which is like not directional trading. That's something like they already have rules against.
They're just enforcing it.
Yeah. But I mean, Alpine made a lot of money. I think he made like what, $250 or $250,000 the last 5 months from doing that strategy. He talked about how wrong it was to consider the entire fund account as a stop loss. Yeah, that's the problem, because if you try to do that as with a real count, guess what? Like, you're gonna get liquidated. It is not gonna be like, oh, $100, $200 account is initial fee. It's gonna be your whole savings. Trading 8.6 TP. That's 2 points. Prop firms can do all the rules they want as long as it's somewhat reasonable and something we can adapt to. Because you're trading on their prop firms. If they want you to scalp a certain way where like you need to put a stop loss, you just gotta do that. And it's not even that bad of a rule either, because it's 1 to 3 minimum or maximum or whatever it is. And no one trades with a 1 to 3 reward risk. Or 3 to 1 risk reward. I think it's both though, funded prop trader. Because 8 ticks is basically almost taking advantage of the sim fills. Because imagine the 9:30 market open, right? Market open with NASDAQ it could move like 30, 40 points within a few seconds. Or like one candle. And to capture just like a 2 point of that most likely will give you a simulation advantage fill. That you won't be able to do on a live count as accurate. And on top of that, having no stop loss, that's probably why he's able to have like a 99% win rate. And the one time it fails is when he blows up the count. That's kind of right, because it's the way that he's trading at that time was like a 10 to 1 risk reward. Which like he's trying to make $200, he's risking $2,000 or $2,500. Yeah, but speaking about the Apex rule change, it's not that bad. It's really not that bad. I think ETF rule change is more suffocating than Apex, at least. Yeah, Tono's trading personal. That's also another reason too. Trade personal, you have no rules, and you already have the same skill set that you learned from funded traders. Just apply that with a real account. We're doing the same thing.
All right, Brian. I'm gonna head out.
All right.
I gotta do stuff around the house.
Okay. I'll see you later, man.
All right. See you later. All right, chat. See you guys.
Alpine only trades orb. Orb is, what is it? Opening range breakout, I think is what it's called. I think that's a real strategy though, but they really go for a actual breakout, not just like a 2-point breakout. That the 2-point breakout is more exploitative from what I've seen. But yeah, I think the chat has been sharing me clips of it or just links to it. And I think when he streamed the opening range breakout this month, I think that's when like he was getting a lot of losses, and you would just see through like he's kind of praying for it, like where you it's kind of tough. Like I can't imagine sitting through that with like hundreds of people watching you, and you're just like down that much with no stop loss, and you're just like either blow my account or hit my TP, which is $200. I really can't imagine that at all. Now he does 5 points with 1 NQ. Yeah, 5 points is appropriate. That means he's probably gonna do like a 10-point stop loss maybe, or 5-point stop loss. Which you're not gonna have the same win rate, because I think that way was exploitative for sure. I'm still looking for trade, guys. It's been just grinding up. We have eco lows down here. I was looking to see if there's a breaker to look for, but even then it'll be counter trend because the intraday is bullish here too. I'm gonna mark this as bullish. I would look for longs right now though. The longs I was hoping for to enter was this 5-minute here. Once we got a move around 34, this confirmed it. Just like retrace back down would have been perfect. We're about to take high of day on ES. Yeah, he spent over $15,000 on fees. That could be evals and activation fees, and he made like 250,000, which is such a huge invest or such a huge risk reward. And he made out like a bandit. But guess what? Apex patched that because it's something that's more exploitative. You're not really trading. You're trying to play in the sim fills. You're trying to play cycling accounts. You're not really trying to build an account. And that's where most prop firms would be against that. I don't think you could even copy trade that. Let's say that's the end goal with prop firms, to copy trade good traders. If you're risking the whole account, if you copy trade that, the prop firms are just gonna be down a lot of money if that's the trade that doesn't work out. That 1 out of 10 trades or 1 out of 20 trades that doesn't work out. Trades by Matt no longer using mental stop. I think he does a hard stop now, which is still appropriate. I mean, they give you 3 times your TP target. So if you're trying to take a 10-point move, you can put a hard stop literally at 30 points and just kind of leave that there. And if you want to close it earlier, you can close it earlier. They just want you to have a stop loss so you don't have to pray for it to flip over to save your account. We're not going to try to talk about the strategy we did on news. Wait for non-farm payroll, and we'll do another session. I don't really want to talk about it every day. Props really copy trades from profitable ones. That's their goal. I don't think I've seen it done though. Their model right now is just making money from failed traders. And our community, at least, we've been pushing a lot of values to help you succeed with prop firms, whether it's planning for prop firms, take advantage of deals, kind of give you the risk tolerance and the right skill set with it, and then just give you guys like trades that I take real time. So we're raising monsters out here, whether you're just kind of learning or you're really capitalizing and pushing it higher and higher. And eventually everyone will get payouts. I don't know how that'll affect their revenue. if more payouts they have to pay out than their revenue they bring in. What? That'll be a good and bad thing. Good thing is everyone's making money, especially in the community. And the bad thing is like a prop firm might have to raise up prices or do something. That's why they gotta focus on sustainability at one point. Right now, I think there's a lot of people that's still bad or doing bad. But there's gonna be one point where everyone's gonna do, or less people's gonna do bad, more people's gonna learn. Trading without stop loss is kind of suicidal. It's not suicidal if you have a mental stop. Like if you go over 10 points and you don't have a stop set, but you basically theoretically in your mind, like if it does break this area about like 15 points, you'll just get out. A lot of people do that. Trades by Matt is an example of that. But if you just kind of like have a mental stop and not utilize it, that's when it's like, that's dangerous. That's where your hard stop is going to be winning. You can't rug pull with futures. I hope not. Don't jinx it. Yeah, we're really pushing higher. I think we're about to take the... Yeah, we took the highest of the day already. That was kind of like what I was going for, too, if we got a long objective. Damn, we kind of missed two setups. We missed this breaker, this 1 minute breaker here. Once we got a candle closure here, if it just tapped back down, we would have entered. And then we also missed this 5 minute here. This candle closure here, we just want every tap back inside. If it gave it to us, we would have entered long. No drawdown on that either. A little bit difficult. We're not getting in trades. Yeah, you can move stops to break even. So don't think the rules with Apex is really not that bad at all. The 15-second chart is crazy. Who's trading the 15 seconds? I'm on the 1 minute right now. I hope, Aiden, I hope what you're saying is not going to happen. I mean, here's the thing, though. If it does happen, prepare that any firm will go under. That's why I don't really encourage going for, like, large payouts. Go collect your regular payouts. Like, if all firms shut down right now, I would only have, like 20,000 profits on each firm, maybe. Apex, I'll probably have the most. But it's not that much still. Like, some people would lose much more. And you're already extracting, like, 20,000, 15,000 each month from each prop firms if you're scaling up already. So you still be profitable by a large margin at the end of the day if all your prop firms go under. That's why I kind of do, like, I kind of plan for the worst. Even though Top Step has been around for 12 years, I don't think they'll go under, but I have a lot of reserves with them. I have a lot of profits with them. Same with Apex, same with other firms. But yeah, just prepare for the worst. At some cases, I'm not gonna put all my eggs in one basket. I'm not gonna aim for a big payout just so I can share a picture. I'd rather get 2,000, 1,000 each month on each account. If Apex goes under, I'm screwed. I really hope that's not the case though. Let's just say worst case scenario at the end of the year or like in December time, maybe they're not as sustainable as they want. They actually go under. Can you get enough profits where it covers you? You have like 6-7 months. I will try to aim for that. And if they go under, I mean, I'll go back to trading live accounts, personal accounts, and we'll be back. We'll be fine. But so far, the future side has been pretty stable. Forex not so much, but futures has been really, really stable. Go back to robbing banks. Are you trading any live accounts? I have a live account with Trade8. But I kind of halted that just because I have so many funny accounts. I don't want to focus on too many at once. And there's times where like my trade copy does or some of my orders mess up, and I would hate to have that on my live account. If I do a live account, I'll load it up with like about $10,000, $5,000 instead of 100,000, because if I do leave an open order somewhere or a trade copier do glitch, I don't want my live account to be in jeopardy. But yeah, I do plan on trading my funds with the live account soon, though. I think once I get mass allocation of every firm that I want to go for, especially Apex. Apex, we're already there now. Now we just gotta get above threshold, get the trailing out the way. That's when I'll be focused on trying to do multiple with the live count as well. Look at that move here. So we were looking at this here is our breaker. This FG held. We didn't get closed under. We're watching for it now here. We're looking for a run, like most likely to these equal lows. Dono's taking a short here. 30-second unicorn. Let's take a look. He really took that. Let's see if it works. We have equal highs there on ES2. It's not set up that I'm really liking though. If Apex go under, they will open up. There will be another loop for prop firm. I think if Apex or Top Step goes under, that just means it's a red flag through the whole future side. And I'll probably look to pull out. Yeah, looking at Apex numbers, I think they are doing very, very good. The revenue they bring in versus the payouts, it just depends. If there's like hundreds of people with like pending payouts of like 500,000, 200,000, 300,000, it would really add up. But who knows, man? They would just have to run less deals, which is appropriate as well. Like this 90% plus the 250k promo, everyone gets 250k lifetimes sale on that. Everyone, like, let's say a majority gets payout, they would get hurt. Their revenue will get hurt, but they're relying on people failing. We helped a lot of our members and community not to fail that challenge. I think if anything though, I want to aim for scalping on fund accounts and then swinging on a live account. I think that would be a good mixture. But I'm really not as adapted to swing trading as much anymore. Now that like I used to be like a 5-minute trader. I go to 1 minute. I used to be a 1-minute trader, but go for bigger targets, like 15, 20, 30 points. Now I think I'm even more refined where my stop is 10 points or less, and I'm going for 10, 15, 20 points. So that's what I'm used to right now. I don't know how long that would be there for. Swinging is a sauce. Swinging, I don't know. I kind of like instant gratification. So like if I take a short here, I want to either see it stop out within the next 30, 20 minutes or get my TP. Eric made 286,000 off GameStop. I'm glad you were responsible with that profits, Eric. A lot of people, they will be like, okay, I made 286,000. Let me see if I can do something else and make $1 million. I already made so much money. I could do it more, right? And that's where they fucked up. This is just a PM lately has been offering no entry really, for me at least. Maybe if you have a different trading model, but I don't know what it is. Either it just chops back and forth, and I'm waiting for something, or it just grinds up very, very slowly. Yeah, but I don't know what it is. Have you guys noticed that? Like, have PM has been? I mean, no trades mean no losses, but like I just feel like there's PM used to be much better where we can get nice trades. PM is always slow. Even if it's slow though, it would usually give us an entry. Lately, the last 3 streams we do in PM has been no trades for me. And we're missing a lot of setups. $19 deal. Yeah, that's a good deal, Galaxy. Just a reminder, you have to pay $150 activation fee. That's what they get you. Same with the Apex. Apex would be like, oh, 90% off. It'll be $10 or $8 or $16. You pass it, now you have to pay like a large activation. It could be like $200. It could be $100. It could be $150. It could be monthly, which is like $100. So just account for that, and then if you get a payout, I mean, you're really covered. PM has been bid, yeah. Slow grind up. Just look at the hourly or the 4-hour though. We went into internals. We're likely gonna try to go for that buy side on NQ and ES now. But it's not gonna be a one-way up though. That's why I'm kind of playing both sides, regardless of what it is. Yeah, it's activation fees per account, guys. Make sure you are aware of that. So even for Apex, if you buy 20 accounts for like $10, let's say $200, you pass all of them. Now you gotta pay activation fee of like most likely $150 per account. That'll be about $3,000. If you can cover that, that's good. Because 2 payouts would already be profitable. But you have to ask yourself, can you get a payout with them? Have you got a payout with them and whatnot? If we're looking at seeing short price action, this low here really turn it up, and we've been grinding up now. What music is this? This one we've been playing every day. It's called, I'll take a screenshot if you want. It's no copyright, lo-fi hip-hop mix chili hop chill beat to study, to relax. Yeah, granola. I definitely agree with you, but I'm not too much of a person that complains too much, because if I'm already super profitable with each firm and they didn't deny me a payout for whatever it is, as long as I keep the profits on it, I can just trade 10 more days. That's fine. No hassle for me. I wish they would respond though, so I can like be like, oh, I think it's a mistake because these accounts that got rejected here, I have 5-6 other accounts that are copy traded. Why are these the 2 that got singled out? And they have constant P&L growth too, but they rejected it, which is fine. That happened last month. Granola, I don't know if you're aware of the potential with prop firms. Like I no matter what prop firm does, as long as it's more reasonable, do prop firms allow us to make about $40,000 a month. I don't think I can do that with the live count without risking just as much. For prop firms, for me to make about $40,000, $50,000 a month, I'm risking about like at most maybe 7,000 with all my prop. Like if I blow up everything, that's all initial costs. At most, it could be less than that though. It could be like 4,000. So we're really chilling. Yeah, even if I have the worst day all month and blow every single my account, all 30 plus accounts, all my reserves, I'll still be very, very profitable with each firm. They can withhold for basically no reason. Yeah, I don't know. That was my first rejection for Apex at least. I'll just take it as a. If it happens again, I hope they give me a better response though. Dude, I hope Ash gets his payout. Ash is doing 10 250K accounts, and I think he's like about third way there. Two days in a row where he made 1100. If Ash can get to that payout point, that would be amazing. Just remind take your time, man. I know Ash is a killer too. He already demonstrated how he could do. I think it was a 50K mindfulness feature account. He brought that up to $8,000 profits before withdrawing. That takes a lot of discipline. Okay, I want to see if we already shift down yet. We'll likely look for a flip here. If we get a closure on this 5 minute, I'm not gonna just enter because we're already getting like rejection off the highs. That's not enough for me. But we do have a 15-minute fair value gap here. We're gonna probably look for this. Just some days on PM lately has been just not tradable for me. I wish it was tradable, but it's not. Like I just don't get any setups. Eric said they marked the account. They teach us 1 day 9 payout. They marked the next one. I think that's the opposite for me actually. They marked 2 of it, but then this payout cycle that happened just recently, I got all 8 approved instantly. So it must be some automatic system where it goes manual review, and then once they review it, they're like, okay, this is something, I guess. No, Eric, if they just, it's not like marking forever. Like, if let's say they reject your payout for your first time, you just gotta trade 10 more days and prove it's consistent, prove everything is appropriate, and then you get a payout. That's how it works. Now there's more rules with Apex that's enforced. You have to have a stop loss. You have to have you can't trade both sides. What else is there? There's a few more I remember. There's just some things you can't do, which is like reasonable. Why would you risk the whole count just to make a few $100s? That's exploitative, and they don't want that. They confirm you don't have the stop loss. Yeah, you don't have a stop loss, but you have to get off the trade if it goes past 3 to 4 risk, I believe. So I can't just do this where, like, let's say I long, let's say I long here, right? And you go for 10 points. I miss it and it goes literally 40 points under. And if I close there, I think that's a violation. Or I close like, I don't know. If it goes like 60 points under and it comes back to my TP, I don't think they would want that. As long as you have a mental stop, yeah, basically, as long as you have a mental stop loss. Which really passed the way that some people trade, where they're like, okay, either I blow the count or I hit my TP. That's not something that you want to really adapt to either. I have top step accounts. Just today, I think my top step account's at. I'm gonna request another big payout for top step. I kind of use top step as more of my swing trading though, or not swing, but more intraday swing where I'll go for like 40, 50 points. What's it at right now? Oh, yeah. We're at 10,000 on this account here. And the other accounts are kind of lower. It's only a few thousand, a few hundreds. Top step is such a beauty, man. To be able to get like a few $1,000s each week, or let's say bi-weekly, because I don't get it each week on the dot because there's some days where I lose money too. Let's say bi-weekly, 2 payouts a month, constantly like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. That's the best cash flow you can do. And then on top of Apex is just like another gravy on top, or it's heavy too. Do you pass top step eval with news? That's more problematic. I think it's more fair to do like news volatility, take advantage of them with accounts that are non-consistent rule, because let's say for top step you have to hit 2 good news run rather than 1 on Apex or other firms, and every news you do, you're risking the account. So that's why I'm not really a big fan of using news on days where there's consistent rule. That's the same thing with Take Profit Trader, I think, in Top Step, and other evaluations prop firms out there. Like if they have a 50% or a consistent rule, it's probably not the best idea to use news on them, because you have to hit 2 out of 2 for you to pass, which really sucks. If you want to take profit, could you take profit every day, dude? That reminds me, I'm literally like $100 or $200 away from passing Take Profit Trader. This is my first time trying them, so we'll see how that goes. Let me just see. Yeah, I'm literally like $200 from passing. I think I went more higher than I thought, so that's why I need to make a little bit more. Look at this. You need 3,000 profit target, right? I'm at 3,100. I'm above that, but I think there's one day where I had 1,700. I did not realize that, and now I got to make another $300. I'll just do that, man. We'll be fine. Hopefully pass soon. I think we just talked about that. If prop firms were to shut down, I'm going back to a live count. Which, guess, reminder, if you're using a trading skill set that works regardless of prop firms, you're already doing fine, regardless if prop firms do go under. That's why I always encourage, like, any of your main trading models should be able to function with or without the sim environment or funded environment. And if your model is based on a kind of like almost burning through accounts, that's more dangerous than beneficial. And imagine you do that on a live count where you just have no stop or liquidate your account. That doesn't work the same thing with a live count. Yo, wait, is that Donut? What's up?
What's going on?
Let me turn our volume up a little bit. I think Donut just hopped on. Wait, can you speak one more time? Speak one more time, Donut.
Sorry, it's echoing 1 sec. Alright, what's up?
Yeah, I think you're just a little bit low. Let me see.
My volume's low. How's it now?
I think so.
Alright, that should change now.
Okay, I think they're saying it's good. You have to
I can't afford a mic, guys. I need a payout to afford one.
Let's see if we get a short somewhere, man. It's kind of been building up for one now.
Told you guys before, man. That 30-second unicorn.
Yeah, I did see that. I was like 30-second. He's going for that. I think he's. Where is it? Let me see. What was that 30-second that I pointed out that you should were taking?
like
Wait, what time frame was it?
30 seconds.
I don't know. I mean, what's the candle? Where was it?
2:02 p.m. That's for the breaker.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. It's this one, yeah.
I'll post a chart in the chat here.
Yeah.
It kind of went up. I was kind of like, oh shit. And it stopped out again, but it held, thankfully. So we just hit the -1 standard deviation. I want to take out those equal lows and then call it a day.
Yeah, we do have equal lows. We have equal lows on NQ. You talking about like 754s?
Yeah, 754.
Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can get that too. Let's see if we get a retracement a little bit for our entry model. I don't think we got any clean ones now though. Not really any breakers anywhere to play with either. 5-minute unicorn, let me see. If you're looking at this unicorn, you would need a closure under this low here for it to be counted for me.
That's too deep. There's a huge 90-minute order block at 7:30 a.m. So it runs pretty deep.
Okay, it looks like NQ tapped inside the 15-minute fair value up there. Just trying to see if there's anything else we can look for. We did take out high of day already. I want 1 minute confirmation for entry though.
Oh, thank God. Losses recovered.
Nice.
And in profit. I've locked in my profits. I'm just letting a runner go through now. So if you look at the price action from 10:40 a.m. till now, it looks like a high resistance liquidity run.
1040.
Yeah, starting from like 10:40 a.m. Until now, it looks like a high resistance liquidity run.
Yeah, I'm liking shorts right now. If we get something out of it.
But it's like very, very low quality trading day, in my opinion.
That's a problem. It's very slow too. Not giving the cleanest setups. But we might get this 5-minute breaker here on NQ. And if this is seeking short profile here, we already took out the highs, high of the day on NQ and ES. Welcome, Rahul. First time. Yeah, we have a lot of liquidity down below that really can get tagged.
Right. Polo's about to get smashed. I guess the market's waiting for Nvidia tomorrow. Are you gonna run any accounts with that?
I'm pretty full right now with everything. I don't think I'm touching it. And yeah, Nvidia is probably the only good shot. Like maybe I have a few left. Maybe I'll play with it. But
The last time I put Nvidia earnings, like Apex wouldn't give me my payout.
oh yeah,
Had like 20K in there, man.
I mean, how that make you feel?
I was like, yeah, that's what I'm gonna start trading my own then. That
It really does suck.
yeah, I turned into a pure degenerate when I was trading that day.
Mhm. If this 5-minute close here, I'm gonna look for a short inside 760s here. We tap back inside. I need a close first though. Yeah, I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break here. Be right back. Be right back.
All right, this is the part where price will run like crazy before Brian gets back. If you look at the 15-second chart, you can see that bearish order flow. Almost every fair value gap left behind has been respected. When we see something not
Okay.
respected, then reverse.
I'm back. Let's see. Let's see. Kind of want to get a short going here. Maybe we'll just do like 64 here on the 5-minute. We're gonna try one. 63. Where what the breaker is. 64 would be actually good though. I'll just do 63 and a half. Let's see if we can add another one to it. We have equals down there. Oh, we missed it a little bit. It's gonna be based on something like this. Stop above, just a little bit above. Maybe just even 7 points. We'll go for the lows down. Should do a very tight stop on it. Let's see if we get filled here. Alright, got filled. I'm gonna wait for another ad though. Make sure my trade copier is working functionally though. 2. Alright, we're in. Doing like a 7-point stop though. I'm gonna wait for a second ad. Keep in mind dollar cost average too. The 5-minute is pretty large. This is a large 5-minute breaker here. It's really moving though.
Can you do that with the Apex funded accounts?
You can't average when it's against you. I think you can do it one time though. I'm just doing 1 minute with a tight stop. And if we do go lower, we have equal lows down here. They're really repressing it.
Yeah, just wait for the range to get discount.
Yeah, there's no fair value gap. I'm looking for like just 64, 65 to hold against it, but we're really pressing it already. My stop is like about 7 points right now. Very tight on it. And I'm looking for these lows to be taken on both ES and Q here. But oh well, let's see. I don't know why I'm just out of nowhere just start zooming either.
There's some good equal lows on ES too.
Yeah, we do
But then
have
there's
equal
also
lows on
some.
So depending on what
equal highs on
happens here,
ES
if
too.
we get an inversion right here, then I might go for a second ad under. Just gonna give it a little bit of wiggle room, basically.
The only thing is that 5-minute fair value gap was inverted at first, but now it's coming back again. That's
Oh, I
something
see
I have
on
to be
ES.
careful of.
Where's NQ? Oh, you're talking about
for
NQ.
NQ. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's see
We
what
hit the
inverse
we hit the
this.
negative 2 standard deviation on NQ, and now we retrace back into -1. So we should see a flush down to -4 from here.
Mm-hmm. These eagle
We
lows
should.
should be a good target for us to grab, though. I don't know if the stop might be too tight for us. If it's just like a 7-point stop, or we're trying to go for 10 points and lower. Let's just see. ES is very, very bullish too. Some reason. I only have one contract in right now. I'm gonna try to add a second one, depending on what we do at this 1 minute fair value up here. And if the trade lose, it'll be 7 points max. That's fine. That's part of the risk tolerance game too. This is holding though. This is really holding. We have just a lot of lows below, and it's really trying to push higher here. That's kind of what happens when you're going against the overall higher time frame bias, and it kind of lacks confirmation in a way. But I did not really expect this strong push up on ES2 when we have lots of equal lows down low. We'll just wait here. If this 1 minute inverse, I might go for a second ad and really try to target these lows and a little bit lower. Let this play out. Let this play out. You went long exactly your whole price. You're kind of going against us, but I mean, do you, man? Hopefully, one of us win.
Challenge accepted, eh?
That was a deep drive under, but no closure yet. We're watching for that close. It's not the A plus setup that I like though. It's not even a unicorn. It's more of a breaker, and then we have like an order block move here. There's no SMT with NQ in particular, but it's SMT with ES, looks like. Or I guess you could say this is SMT as well, because we did go past this high. So like this would be SMT right here. But
yeah, that's about SMT.
Yeah, that's about SMT we get here. I want to see if
because that high took out another high in the fair value gap, so that means it took out liquidity before running back down. So that's valid to use as an SMT.
Let me take away the numbers here. I don't want to block my candle. There we go. All right, I'm waiting for an ad here. If we get an ad, if I do get ad, I'm gonna try to take one out when we get this low taken. It's pretty interesting though that we're just really holding it every time we close above. Really holding strongly for some reason up here. Just going back and forth within our entry zone, which is at 63.5 right now. Just where the breaker is, essentially, right? 63.5. I should have been at 64. Should have been at 64, but yeah, one tick off.
So if you see on the 30-second chart, there's a little fair value gap at 2:22 p.m. That needs to hold.
You said what?
On the 30-second chart
222?
at 2:22 p.m.
I see
there's
that,
a
yeah.
small fair value gap. That has to hold.
All right, do we get the scan close yet? Scan close in 30 seconds. If this scan close under, I like this for a run straight down to these equal lows, and then we'll see from there.
Flush the late bullets.
I'm trying to manage the trade as best I can. And it's definitely not A plus unicorn setup that I usually take, but this is the best I can get for PM. It's a 5-minute setup that I'm watching on the 1 minute as well.
Yeah, we're in the silver bullet zone too, so it usually trends during the hour anyways.
Let's see this push down here. Looking for these equal lows to get taken. I think we'll get a quick drab, and then we don't know when we get there. I'll likely try to move my stop if it does take that low. We didn't get a closure where I want it though. Let me put my buy limit.
The 2:31 p.m. 30-second fair value gap is inverted now too, so should flush now.
This is also somewhat FSMT if ES flips here. I really only want it opening while ES has that target. Now it's kind of in the air, especially when we're holding back and forth. Let's just kind of move this around. I would want to do break even stop right now, but I think we get tagged immediately. Damn, I didn't get a second ad either. They didn't give us an opportunity to get a second ad. This is going to be tough here. This is going to be tough here. Let's see. I'm giving it some wiggle room, but this is the main target I want to go for. Clear equal lows. Once that gets taken, if it does flip, if ES do move up, that's just going to be SMT, and we're going to be still in that bullish trend. It's really trying to hold here. Not the best look.
You must believe.
I would love to
shit.
rather just try to get out for like $100, like halfway, and then re-enter if it looks better for me. I don't think NQ looks as good anymore. ES was good.
Well, ES just took out those equal lows now.
Yeah.
But it still needs to go into discount below 332.5.
Let's just see. I'm giving it too much time, man. It should already moved. At least it's with holding this breaker though, which is good. Check the 15 minute. We're kind of bouncing around this 15 minute here. Yeah, on the 5 minute, it's still holding fine, but the 1 minute, looking at the SMT here, looking at the equal lows taken, I could see this flip on me. You got out break even. Yeah, I might try to do the same at this point. NQ just is working differently with ES and YM. ES and YM is moving lower. NQ for some reason is holding very, very well. It's making things quite difficult here. I do have a very tight stop on it though. And like I said, like if I did break even stop right there, I feel like I'll get tagged immediately because we'll try to do one attempt up. Unless this sends down here, which I'll look to see how to play that out. Really haven't taken that much heat yet. We're trying to send it down here. If we can take out this low, I'll put breaking stop on.
Yeah, it's really sloppy right now.
It's really, really sloppy here. That ES and YM just made it one drive lower, and NQ is moving higher. That's that SMT that I was afraid of.
Our only savior right now is that 5 minute volume imbalance. And the fair value gap above it.
This might go against us here. I definitely would like to go for a second trade though after this, no matter what happens here. Note to yourself, try to look for that trade on ES. Because who knows why what is NQ doing? Is something pumping on tech or something? Why is it holding so well when I wanted to get in? It wasn't doing well earlier.
Because of NVIDIA.
NVIDIA's not even doing anything. It's just been stagnant this whole time. Damn, the divergence is working against us right now.
Yeah.
You took on ES. Yeah, that's very good. You took on ES. I think we should have took it on this inversion ad here.
There we go.
Quick move.
Oh, yeah.
We can't get happy with a few ticks moving with us. Look at YM too. YM's pressing lower. ES is pressing lower. What is NQ doing? This SMT is really trying to hold it back. I'm trying to go with these equal lows here.
Go, come on, dump.
Let's see if we take out this low. I'm gonna try to move with my stop. Protect yourself.
Getting rid of all the impatient traders for now.
Yeah, I'm almost impatient too because Look at the move. I'd rather wait for a second entry because I think the quality of it is kind of going against us now.
It'll go down. I trust it.
I'm gonna try to just take it. Oh,
There we go.
there we go. I didn't remove
Okay.
everything. Let me.
I don't need a recovery here now. I need to go lower, please.
Oh wait, dude, what the heck? Some of my accounts didn't close out. What the fuck? Should I just flatten everything? I gotta flatten everything. I don't. What happened? Some of my accounts didn't close the trade right there. Ah, that's so disgusting because some of them. It's so weird. Look at this. Some of them have a 3 multiplier, so these accounts here was able to. Wait, let me see. No, it's actually only a handful of accounts did good, where it take the full profit. It was these accounts here are 140, and then I have the 3 multiplier, so this 3 multiplier got it out good. These here hanged with this one. What the heck happened? Did it move so fast that I didn't get triggered properly? 56 and a 0.25. Oh, I guess my TP right there was 56.25 is exactly to that tick. I don't know. I should have just went for this low. All right, let me see if I can get a second entry here though.
Don't worry.
You have 24 accounts. It's multiple prop firms. I literally have 20 Apex and a few others. This is also the one I'm master copying is My Funded Futures. So I have quite the handful of accounts. I was going to try to get it at this order block here or move my stop down. Equal lows are still there, so I'm going to wait for a second opportunity here. I'm going to wait for a better one, though. Did this one, after the equal low was taken already, it got dangerous. And if we do flip this, this would be kind of like almost high resistance and or manipulation, whatever it is, and we're going to push for the highs. So we're going to adapt to that if needed. Let me make sure I cancel all my orders. Yeah, it looks like just because it hit to the tick, sometimes you don't really get all your accounts out. And that's what happened there. Yeah, I think taking an ES would have been so much better. This would have been done if we took on ES. This is a second ad here, most likely, and stop above. Let's say stop above this high. And then the first ad was when we were going for this one, so it was like right here. Most likely this, and then we're going to target these lows. And then even lower. This would have been perfect in a ES. NQ, for some reason, worked against us as soon as we got it. Even though NQ was weaker. We even have bearish SMT here. See, ES had bullish SMT. We moved higher. NQ had bearish SMT, but it was strong and holding. Looking for this target, though. If we can really move down, this would be a very nice target to hit. Equal lows. Let me see if I can find another setup before, like maybe 310, 315. Breaker's still holding, though. Reminder that this was our trade here, 63, 763. Our stop was either put at the breaker or just a little bit higher. I just put it like another point higher, 7 points. We got about we got 1-1 basically there. If you are able to go for the equal lows here, this was nearly one and a quarter. I think you guys have a good shot here now. Too many people has been hating ICT. Who cares, man? Like, even if everyone hates the way I trade, as long as I'm making money, as long as people around me making money, I don't really care what people think. And most people can't even trade live either. They'll just have like hindsight trades.
Oh, FOMCs.
It's FOMC minutes. It's not the big one.
Oh.
Yeah, a lot of people are getting mixed up with that. At least I think I hit take profit trader hit nice. That should get funded already. I mean, the $400 on some accounts is good too. That hit for some reason. We got a good buffer.
Dude, what is this bullshit? Come on.
Okay, let me take a look at the 5 minute. The 5 minute breaker is still holding. We have basically SMT with NQ once again. what we were looking for ES is like drive under, taking out the equal lows. I think it was at 35s, yeah, 35s, and then it drive inside this 5 minutes. So now things get shaky. We can really travel upside now. Until we get confirmation, I'm not gonna try to play the short again yet. But this breaker could hold though, even though we're kind of dancing around. The wicks has been inside the breaker and nothing has closed above yet. And notice how like the breaker high is at 770. Like even if you have a stop inside the breaker, it's like very tight of a stop loss. That's why I was able to do about like 7 points here. With a 7-point stop. Had NQ moved like yes, this would have been like a 15-point trade. That's the difficulty there. No made a venture. He was the one that said, I think he was the one who said I longed exactly where he shorted. It's like outright just challenging the stream because I think everyone was short too. He said, "Funny that you guys longed or shorted. I just longed right there." Is it a breaker? Nah, swing low. This is a swing low here on the 5 minute. I don't know if you're looking at the 1 minute. It's a swing low just because look at the adjacent candles. The adjacent candles close higher above than the swing low candle. Dude, now that I'm out, no made adventure. I hope you get your success too, so we both win. We don't have to. I don't have to be one winner.
That 30-second fair value gap is still holding.
Really?
At 222. Yeah. If that flips and closes above, then I'm going to be out.
Look at this though. I made, what was it, $140 on that trade, right? Let me just make sure. How do I do this? $140. This account is at 52.9. I withdrew 1,000, I think, 2 weeks ago. We're about to get another $1,000 made within basically like about 9 trading days. I'm gonna probably wait for one more day though. Because you can request every 14 calendar days. I think it's been 14 calendar days already. Yeah, so maybe one more 100. I'll request another $1,000, and we'll just keep on rinsing and repeating them. That's my goal is, and that's what I've been preaching too. Same with Apex, same thing with all my firms. What's your average win and loss? I think I posted the stat. I can share it though, as long as it doesn't show anything revealing. Let me just. These are my stats for the last 2 months on these funded accounts. Best trade $1,000. I think I showed. There's 2 trades we made $1,000 on. I made a short out of one of them and a YouTube short on one, and I posted the other one on Twitter. $300 is my max loss. I really try to keep the loss very, very tight. Average loss is $100. Average win is about $200 once it's averaged out. And number of trades is 34. I think this totals out basically like 2 months worth of trades. 73% win rate. I don't know what the profit factor means. But these stats in total. Let me see here. This is the profit I'm at. Just add another 1,100. That'll be 4,000 profits the last month and a half on these accounts. Looks like no made venture making some money on the upside now. What trading journal? That's just straight from the broker or straight from the prop firm. Okay, we can run a giveaway soon since the stream is almost over. I mean, that I really wanted a second ad at 62 here and really target the low. We got unlucky. If we took on an ES, we would have been fine. Yeah, we gotta drive higher. Let's see if this actually rotates down now. Oh, those 50Ks, yeah, those are 50Ks. Look, it's 52.9, so like I'm up $2,900 on them after today. And if you guys notice, every time I'm on stream, I copy that account as my masterpiece. It's my trade account. And that copies over Apex. That copies all the platforms I'm on when I trade live. So that's basically my live stats. But it does suck. As in, like, you really have to master discipline if you want the results that I'm trying to aim for. Quality trades only. I could sit through the whole day without a single trade, and there's other times where I maybe take like a iffy trade as long as the risk is manageable, which this one was a 7-point risk. It's good. Type of copier replicon, so I have a video on that. I'll be uploading a second trade copier video that will discuss a different version of a trade copier. It's gonna be the same thing with Replicon, but it's gonna combine with Sandbox and combine with VPS, and it allows you to connect unlimited trade rate connection, unlimited rhythmic connection, and run 24/7 without it being in your PC, so you can trade on your phone and whatnot. So that's the ultimate trade copier that I'm kind of testing on right now. How much trade copier costs? I think it's $160, one-time fee. I've been using this same trade copier for nearly 2 years. I paid $160 for it. It worth every penny, man. Really, if it was like $1,000, I would still pay for it. You gotta understand, like, well, first off, that's a basic expense, and second, like, it's just that good of a trade copier. Does it work on Mac? Yes, it does. I'm probably gonna upload the video maybe this week. I don't know which one comes first, the risk management video or that trade copier video. Which one you guys want first? I'll upload. Dude, Zabi Talib, I think that's how you say it. I don't know if I butchered it. How do you master discipline? It's really about you. Like, if you can't control yourself from pressing buttons on a certain trade model that doesn't even, if it's a B setup, C setup, don't take it. You need to find a clear target, a clear stop loss, and something that's more better for your risk reward. This 5-minute breaker is still holding in the way here. It's just NQ's been holding up too. We have somewhat of a change state delivery here too on ES here. This is the high. Or you can look at this one, whichever this case. Trade copier, please. Yeah, okay. I'll probably do both 1 week after another. Maybe the trade copier first then. Yeah, everyone takes a loss differently, but as long as, like, remember how I did this short here? My stop was 7 points. If that trade go against me, I'm just gonna lose $140. Maximum $140. I was trying to aim for about like $170 gain, but I was only able to get 1-1 here. It's really something that you gotta solve within yourself. I don't think anyone can help you, like, with that. I mean, best case, you watch traders who are also disciplined, and discipline rolls on with discipline. If you watch Patrick Whelan, if you watch people that are just averaging, praying for their wins, you're likely gonna repeat the same behavior. But if you watch for the way that I trade, I guess maybe I'm a good example because I really only look for one trade per session. Same thing with Tanya. I think Tanya does the same thing. It's something you gotta work in with yourself. If you do planning and you want to get a certain goal, get certain payouts, but you can't take a loss, you gotta revisit that. Get therapy. Maybe a trading coach could also help too. That's a thing. I really try to only do it for myself. Journaling your trades, yeah, that's also something that people find success in. Okay, well, we got that short going. We're close to giveaway. Let's just run that giveaway now. Yeah, triangle. Even if you don't take my same trades, as long as it's helping the commentary, maybe the discipline, maybe just like the inspo. We're not doing the giveaway yet. You have to type after I send my message, guys. Okay, after my comment, if you comment earlier already, just comment again. Maybe retract your statement so the bot doesn't detect it. But now it counts, guys.
I put my name in there too.
If we hit one of the mods, Dono or Sleepy, it's rigged. I'll admit it's rigged. They would literally have a 2% chance. We made a drive higher and we're trying to rotate lower. That could be somewhat of a 1-minute breaker to send to this low now. We'll see. Yeah, I really might just start looking for AM live sessions because PM has not been cutting it for me. This is what I work for PM, a 7-point trade. That was the only setup because I missed this breaker here, which would have been like, I don't know if I'd taken all the way up, but it would have been easy 20 points at least. The 5-minute one at ES, this would have been a easy lunch high, I think I was going for. Or high of day. Lunch high is here, about 3 points in lunch high. 7 points high of day. Would have got tagged. No risk there. What is up with lunch, man? We got to bring back PM. PM session
Yeah,
to be great again.
It's been ass cheeks lately.
Same thing with Asia session, dude. I think the last 7 times I tried trade Asia session, it's been like dirt slow. And it makes me think like, okay, maybe Asia session is not for me. Then when I'm not looking for it, it's doing really, really good. I don't know how to time it right.
It'll have some good days and bad. Most of the time it's bad days. And that one time of the month, you know, it does well.
Yeah.
But sometimes you see it do well after like a massive flush at the end of day. Or some shit happens overseas or in the country.
I'll give you guys a few more minutes. Pushing higher. That was literally the perfect exit. I was trying to get out of that order block there. Very nicely done. Perfection at its finest.
It would be criminal if we don't pick up those equal lows on IQ. Well, I guess that 1-minute fair value gap on ES just flipped. I guess BPR.
Okay, that should... I'll give it another minute. At 3:03, we'll look for something. Yeah, so only one trade today, guys. We got this short. Maybe a higher entry would have been perfect, but we targeted very nice at 56. Got out clean there. It was shaky just because ES took the equal lows. It hit the target already, and NQ was not willing to budge down. But we were able to get it. Any advice on the NVIDIA earnings past the 250K count? I've tried to comment that on my Discord. Like, if you guys want to see it, thumbs up. But there was not as many people wanting it. Let me see. 47 thumbs up. I think the last time we did CPI, it was like over 100 people. Let me see. Where was the CPI one? Oh, it was 100 people. That's where, like, okay, there's enough interest. I'll go for it. If we can get like 100 people, I'll run it for NVIDIA after hours on stream. But if not, I'll just be a chat most likely. Okay, we'll pick the winner right now. Matt Cruz is today's winner. If you can claim your prize within the next 3-4 minutes, we'll get you right in that. Yeah, so I think Desi gave a long here at this inversion. He targeted this equal highs. It went way more than that, but he really exited right here. I don't know if that's just a quick scalp, but it worked out. I gave a short at the breaker on the 5-minute, target the low, another 7 points. Dono even gave a 30-second unicorn somewhere up above and near the top. So a lot of people were 3 for 3 in that case. If Apex finds out you're helping all these guys pass combines during news, will they ban you? I hope not. That's why I've been really careful, like not showing my screen, not doing anything. It's just hypothetical. Like I'm like, okay, I'm looking. If this break this high here, I'll long it. This is what I look like. I don't share my count. I don't share my screen. Some people want me to make a video. Do you want me to get like a clash with my partners? I hope not. Yeah, Matt Cruz just DM me on Discord. Congrats to him. But yeah, something we discussed with NVIDIA. When's the last NVIDIA earnings? Let's take a look.
Don't remind me.
Where does it say? I think I go a higher time frame. Let's go 15-minute. Was it this one? Dividends. It was February, I think. Right? Is it this one or is it? I want to look back. Okay, this is earnings report. It has to be this one, right? February. Does that make sense? Yeah, 3 months from then. Yeah. We pumped. I thought someone said we dumped. Did we pump? February 21st. Dude, this is a pump. I thought someone said we
like
dumped
crazy.
700 points. Did we pump
like
700
crazy.
points?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think someone mixed it up for me then. Okay. Let's take a look at NQ. Let's just see. Based on that February 21st. We're still in May right now. What the heck? I'm gonna see if it's worthwhile to try to do it. I'm just gonna use the last data.
I think we're gonna get it now.
February 21st here. This is where market closed. We did a wick under for about, what is that, like 70 points, and then we pumped up the next 15-minute candle. We're already up like 200 points. Yeah, this is probably the best route if you guys want to do it. Okay, I might run a after-hour stream then tomorrow. Dump 70 points, then pumped a couple hundred. Yeah. Let's see. How many people are interested in that? I know a lot of people are already full with accounts. If this gets 75 likes, we'll try to do it then. Let me see. What's the time for ER? Does anyone know? Is it 4:30? We got planned for that then.
Like 4 o'clock, right?
Is it 4 o'clock on the dot?
Probably not 4 o'clock on the dot.
4:10, 4:30. If someone can tell me the time, maybe we'll plan for it. At 4:20. All right, let's see if we get enough interest. Like I said though, I think if you want a more of a guarantee, wait for non-farm payroll, which is May 21st right now. I think it's the first Friday of May. So it's May 7th. That'll be the day that you're most likely to get the shot. But yeah, I posted an announcement there on prop sales. If there's enough thumbs up, we'll do it. Much appreciated if you guys use my link or the code SMART. Let's see if we can get 75 likes, and we'll do it then. CPI we had last time, I think we had like over 200 people watching, and more than half was passing those evals. That was great. I don't know if I'm predicting the numbers with NVIDIA. I think maybe it'll be half or a quarter, or maybe 20% of what people would pass, because it's so volatile, and I hope no one trails out, but it's also a possibility. Yeah, I posted that. If you guys want to use, let me just show here. We can go over prop deals first. I posted a link there, guys. This link shows all my socials. If you want to join the Discord, subscribe on my Twitter, all that. I don't know. We actually hit 5,000 subs. It's at 3.8 right now. I didn't update. There's that trade copy here. If you use the code SMART, it's 20% off. Look at the deal, 90% off. We know it ends Thursday. Bunox released another sale, 90% off. The same thing as Apex, basically. If you want to expand, diversify, take profit, 40% off, no activation fee. This is also very good too. These are all trailing drawdowns. If you want end of day, these are end of day here. So top step 60% off, standard price 30% off static, and then 8% off ETF. Those are the deals. I like Apex most. I like Bunox, and I like take profit. The 30K stack, the 30% off stack is good, but I don't think I really one of the stack accounts limit you to 1 mini. I really don't like that, because if I'm copy trading, I don't want to be maxed out at 1 mini. But yeah, much appreciated if you guys use my links, and if we get 75 thumbs up on that post on Discord and prop sell, we'll run a stream. If not, we'll just end the stream here, guys. Clean +7. At least we got no losses this time, which is great. 7 points. I wish there was more, but this is basically fundamental of risk management. I would have put breaking stop if I didn't get TP'd out, breaking stop on me. The reason why you would put breaking stop is if it does float back up, it's not gonna aim for this target anymore. It's gonna push higher. So if you try to hold through that short, now you're eating a lot of loss, and you probably got stopped out here. If you try to re-enter, you got stopped out again. Like, this is not disciplined trading. And I'm gonna wrap up the stream, guys. Thanks for joining in. I'll end this here.